What is up everyone, it's Goody here and welcome back to Goody27Modz Month. In today's video I'm going to be taking around Call of the Dead, showing you where all the perks are, the Pack-a-Punch spawns, the radios, the songs, all that kind of stuff. So as you just see there, a nice quick revive. We're at spawn now. Normally quick revive spawns at the spawn just so it's easy for you to buy on solo. So if you go down it will revive you, which is not kind of the norm nowadays. We're going to make our way up here now and we're going to be reunited with an old friend, which is Double Tap. Woohoo! Double Tap has made itself back into the map, which is fantastic to see. I don't know why it wasn't in Ascension. It's really weird. Maybe because Ascension's a Soviet thing and Root Beer's American and they kind of hate each other. I don't know, but we're going to go up here now, and that is the power really quickly. I just kind of wanted to show you the power because there's no real reason to go up there apart from the power, but it's really cheap to open up that part of the map, and the power is really crucial. And you know, if you've never been up there and you're like, oh, what's up here, there is the power. Then we're going to run all the way up here to the Easter eggy part of the map. This is where all our characters are trapped downstairs. We're not actually going to go downstairs. I'm just going to show you where PhD Flopper is. It's right there. And then I'm going to run all the way down to the base of the lighthouse, do 180 degrees, and then make my way down here again, quite like the power room. If you've got no real reason to go here, you might go there once in the map. You know, if you don't need stamina up, you probably won't come down here, but that is where stamina up is. And I'm just going to have to trek through all this water now. It's so slow. Not only is it slow, it freezes you, which is awful. I'm going to go down the ice slide now, which is so fun and cool, quite literally. And then there is speed. Go la la, speeds up your life. But yeah, it's really good to see that Double Tap has made a return into this map, as well as the Ascension perks has made a return as well. And what they've also done is, which is really interesting, if we go all the way to the top of the lighthouse, they have actually added a new perk called Deadshot Daiquiri, and I've made a video on that, so go and check that out if you want to know what that does. But just up here on our right, you can already see the light of it. There is Deadshot Daiquiri. What we're going to do now is we are going to go down the zip line. I really like this zip line. Again, it's like the Lunar Landers, seeing a different view of the map, even though it is foggy. It's not quite the fog from Transit, though. It does pass from time to time. But there is Mule Kick right at the front of the ship, and then say hello and goodbye to it, because we're not going to focus on that anymore. And we're going to get past that forbidden door, and there is Jug. If you're wondering why that is a forbidden door, it's because if you're running down here and you want to buy Jug and then you're drinking it, you can get ambushed from there as well as here, so you might want to keep that door closed. The next thing I want to show you in this map is the Pack-a-Punch spawns, and you're like, the Pack-a-Punch spawns? The Pack-a-Punch spawns? What the fuck? Yeah, the Pack-a-Punch actually has 3 spawns in this map, and what happens is, when the Pack-a-Punch decides it wants to spawn, there will be a red flashing light on your map, and it will spawn in one of these 3 locations. So there is the first one underneath that rock. The second one is at spawn. I'm just going to go there now, but yeah, it's really easy to see. Basically, that will stop spinning around, and the light will be pointing in the direction the Pack-a-Punch has spawned, but it's really quite annoying because obviously I like the Pack-a-Punch in a fixed spot. And I'm just going to tell you now, I've managed to glitch George Romero. I don't know how I did it. The second one, if you can just see through the fog, is right there, but I don't know how I managed to glitch George Romero. I've only managed to glitch him twice in the entire lifespan of this map. I played this map hundreds of times, and I've only managed to glitch him twice. The first one is when I killed him and he didn't actually respawn, which was really good. Like, that made my life so much better. But it made lightning appear there, which was really weird. But yeah, he never respawned again. But this time, just when I thought I'd record, George Romero actually is not following me, which is really good. It makes it so much easier to record and play this map. But right down here is the last Pack-a-Punch spawn location, just under that rock. The next thing I'm going to show you is the radios. There are a total of 5 radios that work and 4 that don't, but the 4 that don't are actually part of the Easter egg. If you want a guide, there's one in my channel. But there is the first radio. I say first, you don't actually have to activate these in an order quite like Ascension's Easter egg, but I'll tell you what this does do really well. There's the flash of light to indicate there's a Pack-a-Punch spawning. It might spawn on there, I'm not sure, but we're going to go down the ice slide again. But like I said, what this map does really well is, even though you're not playing as the 4 original characters, it really does really well to immerse you back into the story. You don't lose them at all during this map, and I really like that. So the second radio is just there, and what I mean by that is the Easter egg is heavily revolving around the characters. Like, you're literally doing their shopping list for them. It's really funny, but you don't lose them at all. And these radios as well, what they do is they tell stories of Richthofen's experiments, which is so useful for the zombie storyline. It's so good to see. And oh yeah, it did spawn down there. You can just see it there. But the third radio is just there again. More Richthofen experiments where they're with him experimenting on our Fab 4 and stuff like that. I'm just going to run off here because PhD is the best perk ever, and we don't want to take the zip line because the 4th radio is actually just down here in this holding area. It's just between there, as you can see there. And then the 5th radio, Sod's Law, is on the other side of the map, but that is why I've got Stamina Up again. Stamina Up's so good. You'll be seeing Stamina Up in all of these videos because these maps are huge, all of them, and we need to explore this map as quickly as we can. But we're going to have to go past George now. Hopefully he won't swing at us, because I'm fearing that if he swings at us, he will get out of this glitch, and I'm really, really, really feeling him in that glitch right now. I don't know about you, but the 5th radio, we've already been there once today, but it's actually right at the back of the ship where double tap is, and it's actually just on this barrel, as you can see there. So that is all the radios. The last thing I'm going to show you is where the song spawns, and this is actually from an Avenged Sevenfold, not Alina Siegman, and they are in the shape of 115 rocks. So the first rock is just there on the ship. And then we need to go upper deck, because what we're going to utilize now is the flinger, which is really, really interesting. So to activate the flinger, you just need to open up that side of the map and have the power on. And then 3, 2, 1, and then we're going to go whee! It's so fun. I love the flinger, and that was in the trailer as well. That got me hyped. The second stone, or 115, is just there. And then the third one, as you can probably guess, is at spawn. Again, it's a triangle thing. This is actually a really, really enclosed triangle, and I'll show you what I mean by triangle. So there's one there, and there's actually one down there. Again, there's 3 points make a triangle. Illuminati confirmed, all that kind of stuff. But the actual the last one, or the first one, because you'll see it as soon as you spawn it, it's just on there, and like it said, it will spawn an Avenged Sevenfold song, which is really, really cool. But apart from that, guys, that is Call of the Dead. That is everything you need to know about this map. Apart from that, it has been Goody, and goodbye.